What's happening, dudes? ERRA. They're back with a song called Further Eden. Now, the Sleep Token fanboy in me is thinking, is there gonna be some... No. Okay, just stop. ERRA are back. This is their first song back since the new, or the last album, I want to say, which, you know, let's address the elephant in the room. I didn't love it. I thoroughly enjoyed ERRA's self-titled album. They were one of the first bands in the, like, modern metalcore space that I'd really gotten into. And I think I kind of found them at the perfect time because I was really into that, like, progressive metalcore sound that mixes in these massive, like, heavy 7-string breakdowns and riffs and all this fun, like, tappy shit. And then also your screams, and then your really, like, soaring, clean vocals as well. They did that incredibly well. Now, I thought their last album maybe stepped a little bit away from the more progressive metalcore elements and went into more of, like, an atmospheric, hyper-polished, almost to a sterilization standpoint. I felt like the album kind of lost a bit of soul, in my opinion. There is some really catchy songs in that, don't get me wrong. ERRA's a band that, look, when the day arrives that I don't think that ERRA are capable of creating something that I want to listen to or I will actually click with, I'll stop checking it out. But I know they're a very capable band, and I know they've made incredible music in the past. And from what I'm seeing on the thumbnails and shit from other people, this song is apparently quite good. And I am curious because they've gone with the whole, like, Further Eden and also the Pink Flowers, which was like the Sleep Token thing for the last album, and then obviously Eden. I am such a Sleep Token fanboy. I just can't let it go. Is it like a visualizer or is it an actual video? This looks like... Let me just... Okay. This is cool. The video, that is, so far. We just got like a standard ERRA intro. It's a very pretty video. That little transition out with the rhythm down. JT's voice is so good. As is Jesse's. But I feel like when JT screams, you just know it's him instantly. It's a cool balance. This reminds me of a Rivers of Nile video. Which one is it? Or is it the Mastodon video? It's the Where Else Not My Name video. Yeah, I think it's the Where Else Not My Name video that Rivers of Nile did, where they're just like in this colourful room. It just reminded me of that. What the fuck? That's a little different. All right, boys. I'm so lost with this video. I kind of zoned out for a couple of seconds and we're just in an office all of a sudden. I don't know, but yeah. That was rather interesting. Okay, I'm a little bit more into that. I think just hearing some of the more like dynamic side of the guitar work that ERRA are so capable of makes me tune into this a little bit more. I just feel like we did lose a little bit of that. Don't get me wrong, there was moments in the last album that did have fun guitar moments. Like if I'm just to cast a net over the overall experience with ERRA, I feel like this is definitely more of like a proggy metal experience that also has a really catchy hook and like the fun like heavier breakdown moments. But not only is it like a standard breakdown, they have all the kind of harmonic sounding notes that are pinched through that as well, which just makes it again feel a little bit more dynamic. And I did feel like the last album did have dynamic moments across the board, but it just didn't really do anything that I felt made the band stand out from the rest of the crowd. And it was like hyper polished and really well produced, almost to a fault, where it was like sterilized. This I think is still really sterile, like it still sounds like perfect, but I do feel like just more fun riffs, I guess, just makes it naturally feel a little bit more human, as opposed to the rhythm guitars and stuff just feeling like they're just another layer in this big mix of modern production and shit. Yeah, overall I'm not like fucking floored by this by any stretch, but I think these guys again, they're like the creme de la creme of modern metalcore. Take that as a compliment if you will, or some people might say that that's a bad thing. I'm kind of on the fence, but definitely more into this than probably any of the singles that I'd heard from the last album. So yeah, sick. ERRA, Further Eden. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. And yeah, I'm out. Goodbye.